Amen. My mom. Amen, Sister Linda. Amen. I might have done things, amen, that she was pleased with, but she always loved me. You may not do everything, amen, that you ought to do, amen, but your mother still loves you. Amen. Your mother has a love that will pass that understanding. You may not understand. You may question, Mom, why do you love me so much? Mom, why are you doing this for me? Honey, until you realize, until you have a child of your own, and you want to see them blessed, you want to see them, Brother Bruce, to have things, amen, that you and I may not have as a son, amen, Brother J.R., but that love that that mother has, amen, that love that she'll go the extra mile, Sister Kathy, amen, she'll go farther and farther, amen, if you realize, amen, the love of a mother, amen, is more important unto a child. How many people today that's got children, amen, that their children, amen, is abandoned. They don't care, amen, about their children. They have them aborted because there's no love. But you find a mother, amen, a true mother that loves her children, amen, they'll take care of them. Amen, it's your will and God's will, amen, that you and I, amen, to love our children, to take care of them, and to raise them up in the house of the Lord, and to teach them God's way. Honey, there's no better way than the way of God. Amen. That mother, amen. Amen. He will shake. Honey, she will do everything that she has to do. Amen. To love her children. I can remember even before I got saved. Amen, Brother J.R. My wife was going to church over at Brother Leon's. Amen. Michelle and Junior were just small. Amen. She will want them. Amen. To go with them. Amen, Brother Jory. She'd have to bribe them. Amen. To get them Sister Sharon. Amen. To go to the house of the Lord. She'd say, I'll stop by the store. I'll buy you some candy. Honey, whatever it takes to show your children that you're mindful of them and that you care for them because you have that love. Amen. You need to understand. Amen. If you've got a mother that loves you, you need to show her. You need to respect her and to show her love and to tell her that how you thank her, how you thank her for everything that she did, how every time she got up at night, amen, and maybe changed your diaper, every time she gets up, amen, maybe give you a bottle of milk, amen, to make sure that you took care of.
Come on, brother.
She'll go in, Brother Kelly, into the room where that child is at. She'll check on them. She'll look at them and to see, Sister Sharon, that they're all right. You just think, amen, a few years back, as you was having your children, how you loved them and how you protected them and how everything you done for them. You made sure, amen, that they, when they went to church, that they wore their best. Amen. You made sure, amen, amen, that their face was washed and their hair was combed. Amen. You made sure that they had a bite to eat before they went up to church. Amen. You made sure because you loved them. Amen. Because you cared for them. Amen. I can just imagine, amen, this woman that had to realize, I've got to make a decision. I've got to make a decision. Amen. This morning. Amen. Am I going to allow my son to die? Or am I going to say, give him to her? Even though, amen, I love my son. Even though he just born a few days. Can you imagine how proud you was? Amen. When that child come into the world. How proud, amen, that you wanted everybody to say, this is my son, or this is my daughter. Amen. He will shake. Amen. Brother Buddy said, well, he said, you know, I've never seen an ugly baby, honey, because babies are pretty. Babies, amen, are something special that God, amen, has given you and I. He has given us children, but He wants us to love them. He wants us, Brother J.R., amen, to take care of them. He wants us to work every day and to supply the needs for our children. Even though we didn't have very much. Amen. Like the little Shulamite woman. Amen. When the prophet went to her. Amen. And said, if you'll make me a cake. Amen. First. Amen. Then there'll be many after you. Even though, Brother Nathan, she only had enough for her and her son. So we're going to eat. We're going to die. You know, the love that that mother had, knowing and realizing that she may die and her son died, she wanted to prepare a meal for him that he could eat. How many children in this world today that they're going hungry? How many children this day that how many of their mothers and some of their fathers, how they abuse them? They don't show love to them. They don't hug them. They don't embrace them. They don't tell them that they love them. I'm almost 69 years old. My mama's 91. Amen. I still tell her I love her, Brother Nathan. Amen. I tell her, amen, because of what she did. How, amen, every time I would make a mistake, she still loved me, Brother Bruce. Amen. Even though I might not be living for the Lord, she still loved me at that time. Amen. Your mother loves you this morning, children. You may think, amen, your mother doesn't love you, but you need to realize that love that they suffered, amen, how they done without, how they, man, many a night, they laid awake when you had a fever, amen, but how they, man, made sure, amen, that you wasn't going to die. How many times, amen, how many times in the night have they got up and checked upon you? How many mornings, amen, have they got up, even though they may not feel like Sister Edith, amen, getting up in the morning, might have been sick themselves, but they pushed on. And they went on, Sister Lorraine, because of that love. Honey, that love that a mother will have for their children. Amen. That love this morning that you sisters have for your children. Even though, amen, they do things wrong. Even though, amen, they may not live for the Lord. You still love them. And you tell them, honey, if you'll just do this, if you'll do that, things will get better. I love you regardless of what you're doing. But I want you to know, you need to get your life straightened out. Amen. This love, amen, to this woman, amen, that would offer her son, amen, as a living sacrifice, amen, for you and I. That how Mary wept, amen, that morning, and Jesus hung on the cross. How many times have you cried and you wept, amen, because maybe you cried out to the Lord, amen, to have mercy upon your son or your daughter because they were sick, amen, because maybe you didn't have the money to go to the doctor, but you did everything you know how to take care of your son or your daughter because of that love. That love, Sister Pam. I've got a sister that's got 2 boys. Well, these boys, they're men, 50-some years old. She's dedicated her life. Sister Pam has dedicated her life to April. But my sister raised them boys, Sister Sharon. The husband was out to work. Was a drunk before he got saved. But them boys, she took care of them, Brother Jerry. She loved them. And still today, she's taking care of them, Sister Lori. Now I imagine there's many a time that she's had to do without. But she's pushed on. And you've pushed on. Because, Sister Kathy, of that love. There's no greater love that a mother would have for his children. There's no greater love, amen, that God has put into their hearts. That they have compassion for their children. They didn't discard them. Amen. Didn't throw them in a waste can. Didn't put them in a basket somewhere and say, well, I don't want them. But when they saw them, amen, there was a connection. They carried them for 9 months. Amen. Had that love for the jury. Done everything they could until that birthday. Amen. Until they were birthed into this world. Amen. They did everything that they could that their child, amen, would be healthy, Sister Lorraine. Amen. They tried to eat right. Tried to visit visit the doctor on a regular basis. Amen. To find out. Amen. That child. Amen. That child that was bringing forth. Amen. The greater love. Amen. To realize, Sister Linda, the love that they have. Honey, your mama and your daddy today, if they're still alive, they'll do everything they can for you because, amen, they love you. Honey, I know my amen, even though my dad, amen, got killed when I was about 5 years old. Amen, Brother Derek. My mom